Hello, I will summarize my project and emphasize on what I learned in this project in 5 minutes. My subject was the antimicrobial property of a multi-component alloy. And first, I will give some background information about this area of material science. There are three kinds of mechanisms that are known behind antimicrobial property of materials. And first of them is contact killing surfaces, which is shown in the left in the slides. The copper is the best material for that kind of mechanism, and it basically disrupts the enzymes and the envelopes of the microorganisms and kills them. The second type, is super hydrophobic surfaces, and those surfaces do not let droplets hold on to them. Therefore, they don't contain bacteria and they repel them immediately. And also, nanoprotrusions is the third kind. And this is mostly observed in nature because it is the mechanism that when the material stretches, it kills the microorganisms on them. And scientists and researchers in last 10 years are trying to manipulate these mechanisms in order to achieve a material that does not hold bacteria or viruses on them. So some of them tried making mimicking super hydrophobic behavior, and some there are some studies on currency, like for coins. They are trying to have a material that does not hold bacteria since they are frequently exchanged. And the paper I researched, not I researched, but I studied and wrote in my project, they tried to find a multi-component alloy by alloying the single components that have known antimicrobial performance, such as cobalt, nickel, copper, and silver. So they made different compositions and tested them and had the data about log reduction rate in like several diseases, and they did it with different kind of bacteria or viruses because they are trying to achieve a material that is active and gives a high performance on higher or wider range of microorganisms. Therefore, they alloyed it and tested them. So after the test results, like you see in the table, their multi-component alloy was given a good performance against the others. Therefore, this is important. So why is it important? Because it can be used in high-touch surfaces, medical devices, and also it's a good material for scientists to study because the underlying mechanisms are not known clearly yet. There are some theories, but there is not a proven mechanism that scientists can research and manipulate on it. So what I've learned in this project is basically this area, and also how to make a research. And I learned how these areas progress because I've seen that many of the papers in this area was after the pandemic. So when a need for something occurs, science evolves. That's what I've learned in this project overall.